What's going on, guys? We are back with another replay analysis, and this one's a little bit of a special one. It's not JNaps. I didn't actually mean to freeze it on that screen. It is Breezy Lemon Squeezy. We got a Grand Champ 2v2 replay analysis, but it's teammate. Some guy named JNaps, maybe the number 3 top player of 2017, in my opinion. E-League Cup champion. And by the time people see this, who knows what he's going to do at DreamHack. But let's get the show on the road. He got his replay analysis. We're going to patreon.com/Gibbs000. Replay tier, tournament tier, coaching tier, free play tier. Have some fun there. It's good stuff. It supports me, supports the Giblet. You can buy more diapers. It's always good. Always good. Alright. So we're going to see a lot of passing plays, I would assume, in 2v2. Also, he's JNaps, one of the best 2v2 players in the freaking world on his team. So I want to see some good plays. Right here, JNaps is looking for him for the pass. The problem is he went a little bit too much to the middle, and sometimes, like, this is just what happens at the Grand Champ level. Like, you try and read exactly how the hit's going to come out. Came out a little bit weaker than he thought. The one thing here is you can kind of tell by the momentum of JNaps that it might not be as hard, but he might have been expecting a flip here for the pass. So, just a little bit off. But I do like the play of, like, all right, the pass didn't happen. I am still going to go towards the ball. You always want to go towards your pass. And he keeps the ball possession by throwing it off the corner and right back to JNaps. And beautiful play right there. So we see here that pass and play beat one car out. Then there's only one left, and he is stuck in net. So JNaps can read this ball off the corner. And a beautiful shot to the inside post. So well done to start this game, using that speed effectively. And sure, the pass wasn't great from JNaps, but I like that he hustled towards it, keep that play alive, and they get a secondary pass and get the goal. Good clear here. JNaps is just trying to get out of the way at this point because he's upfield and he's looking to see like if there's a pass opportunity. But right there, Breezy had to worry more about the orange player than anything, so he couldn't focus on the pass. One thing I would like to see here from Breezy is possibly just go up for this ball. I think he thought JNaps might be doing something, but he doesn't go up for this ball just to keep it in. JNaps is going back for boost anyway, so it's not the end of the world. But gotta be careful. And also this play here, gotta be a little bit careful on this as well. Tries to trap it down, hits it just a little bit too hard away from his car. Sweet has a chance at a shot. He's trying to trap that to the inside part of his car. So then, like, if someone does come and challenge, it's ball, his car, goal. And it would have been a lot easier of a 50-50. But JNaps is back, makes the save. And he actually gets the boost there. Sweet. This is actually poor play from Sweet. Here's a perfect opportunity to go get that boost, and he doesn't go for it. He's going for the demo on JNaps, but he cannot reach him. He should have went for the boost just to get something out of that play, but he doesn't get either. Breezy gets the boost. Now he can wait back and be okay with his boost amount. JNaps waiting for that middle boost. So this play from JNaps is a little bit of like, maybe he shouldn't have waited for that. The boost doesn't pop. He's expecting it to pop. He's waiting. He's waiting for as long as he can. A little bit of an awkward play there from JNaps. He should have done a double jump to just tap that ball away, if anything. But was definitely greedy going for that mid boost that never spawned. So that's definitely on JNaps. Breezy's looking perfect as always, you know. JNaps with the neutralized kickoff. I like the dribble attempt here. Just didn't really work out. He kills it on this first touch, which is actually a really good touch. Yeah, maybe not the greatest touch because it goes a little bit too far forward, but he could have maybe baited in the fake shot for a little bit longer on the left side. Tries to wrap it around Lucas on the opposite side, but just lost control of it. Misses the boost, but gets it back there. Nice and easy play. You bring it up. I like that jump. So this jump right here is really nice. Right here, see how he's about to land on the wall? He immediately jumps off, and I assume he's handbraking as well to just keep his momentum up. Because the worst thing is when you land all four wheels on a side wall and your car is not the way that it's intended to go based on momentum, it's going to stop completely and just try and go up the wall instead. So use the handbrake there. Hold your handbrake in on landings in case you are landing sideways on a wall, and then just jump right off, and he keeps his momentum. So well done there. Definitely a tip to use in all scenarios. JNaps with the pass, but good idea to wait on it. And sometimes that's all you really need to do. Like JNaps, it was a pretty good pass, but it was definitely going to be saved by the goalie, but they can't get the greatest clear. So as long as you come back and then wait for the hit, you're looking pretty good. A little bit of a power shot. Wasn't like He probably didn't actually have the power shot here, so these are one of the plays where you have time with the ball, and he could probably have done a little bit more. He has 46 boost, probably enough to do like an aerial dribble sort of thing. So if he would have tapped it up and then tried to follow behind it with an aerial dribble, might have just had enough boost to do some plays to at least get the pass off to JNAPS. Because what he did was basically just shoot it from midfield. And it's a power shot, but they're definitely going to save this, especially at the Grand Champ level. So, he doesn't necessarily lose ball possession because he still attacks it. He still forces a rebound out for JNAPS to clean up. But maybe he could have went for the pass to JNAPS instead. JNAPS trying to keep this ball alive. And right here, he just doesn't turn sharp enough. It's partially him not turning enough, partially JNAPS with a pass. Just barely couldn't get it. It wasn't a big deal. Like, I don't think it was a makeable goal, but close one. A little bit of a wave dash here for really no reason. But alright, we'll take it. Let's go back to this, and good challenge there. Makes the play. That ball does not roll up the wall for some reason. That was really strange. It looked like it was going to roll up the wall. Good demo. I like the idea. Like, if you're going to go for the challenge, like, even if you barely miss the ball, because the ball just barely goes by you because he does an extra touch, then you're probably just going to hit his car anyway. And that at least takes one player out of the equation, which isn't bad. This play, I actually don't mind at all. Like, JNAPS is on his way back. He doesn't really have to worry about that. The other guy was demoed. All he wants to do is smack this ball away just enough so he can beat Sweet Sweet to the boost. And that's exactly what he does there. And then Sweet Sweet tries to do something, but doesn't really work out. But it doesn't matter because JNAPS is there. Probably wouldn't have mattered too much. Good demo. JNAPS, though, he was looking for the pass. Looks like right here, yeah, he notices, oh crap, Breezy went for the demo. Didn't expect that. That's just a miscommunication, but like obviously these guys aren't talking. That's going to happen at times. But at least it doesn't hurt them because Breezy did get the demo on the play. Oh, another miscommunication. They both go for the same boost and then both turn away. And plays like that just suck. Like sometimes it's going to happen when you're both like in a high-speed game. Miscommunications will happen, that's for sure. JNAPS, nice air control to bring this ball down into a dribble. So it's not just like, oh, I'm going to tap it right to Sweet Sweet. So this is a play that 99 out of 100 players are just going to throw this away because they're going to panic because it's in front of their net, and they will just jump once and then front flip that ball out to Sweet Sweet. But JNAPS is like, no, I'll tap it down, I'll get the dribble and get the ball control and try for the pass. It forces Sweet Sweet into the air, and now Breezy can wait this out. The shot comes out once again, and this should be a rebound chance for JNAPS, but Lucas makes a good play here. His name is Lucas, right? Yeah, Lucas. To at least get a chance for a secondary touch. Now, this pass wasn't the greatest in the world, but he kind of had to cut it quickly because this ball was bouncing relatively high. He takes probably a little bit too long to turn on this ball. He probably could have turned a lot quicker and then thrown it more along the wall to JNAPS. Like he could have thrown it just below the ceiling right to JNAPS for him to either shoot or to go for another pass. Said he takes a little bit too long, so he's got to like pop the ball directly in the air. And JNAPS, he still makes contact, but it was definitely a more difficult pass. Lucas, the shot. Good clear, though. Like, as long as these are high, it's not the end of the world, and JNAPS is there to cover it up. Some defensive support. And another hard challenge here. Oh, had to fight that one off, but well done with the fight. Just misread the corner. Like, that was a tough play. Look how hard that ball's coming at him, and then he's got to try and read this correctly. It's like right near that corner edge, and just doesn't read it correctly, but that's okay. Looking for Lucas, so he's like, all right, never mind. Lucas, you're already out of position. JNAPS is going to score this, but definitely a good idea. Like, JNAPS solo with the ball. You can trust him on plays like that, so to go for the goalies just to mess him up a little bit is definitely a good idea. Oh, no, and then the miss. He said his flip. He mentioned this goal to me in his email. He's like, yeah, on that second goal, the opposing team scored. I went to flip into the ball, but I guess my controller had other plans and maybe flip opposite the way I was forcing the analog stick. So, it looks like he just tilted a little bit too much before it. We'll slow it down a bit. So he jumps, and he's tilting, he's tilting, he's tilting. See, like, how much he tilted? And then I think he was trying to front flip back the other way, it looks like, to gain a little bit more speed that way. To block it, but I think he was, like, right at the end of his tilt that he was trying to force it the other way. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows exactly what he's trying to do. But it doesn't work out. He just tilted a little bit too much is the main thing, in my opinion. But whatever. It happens. Bad goals happen to everyone. Or bad plays, I should say. Right off the kickoff. It was a good kickoff right to JNaps. See, is JNaps going for the challenge? No, JNaps is leaving for the boost, so I like this play. Excuse me, it's early in the morning. So I like this play, because right here, Breezy, he's waiting to see if JNaps is going to challenge. Because if JNaps challenges, Sweet Sweet has to make a play, and then Breezy can get an easy clear. I'm surprised JNaps doesn't go for this challenge. Probably would have been easier than just having Sweet Sweet face him 1v1 versus Breezy. But JNaps doesn't go all the way to boost. He actually does spin around, because he wants Breezy to challenge instead of himself, and then have JNaps play the net. But I like how Breezy waits to see if the challenge is coming from JNaps, and then he's like, all right, he wants me to challenge, and then he goes up immediately to challenge to make Sweet Sweet make a play. And Sweet Sweet made a play and made it around him, but then JNaps is there to clean it up very easily. Another kind of poor touch here on this hit too. He could have like fed this ball like up to JNaps right here. He goes a little bit too deep again. Like this is the second time he's kind of rotating behind the ball a little bit too much, and could have had a harder hit out to JNaps for a pass, but. Right, JNaps falls back. Now Breezy falls back. He's got to pick up some welfare boost. He's got to be careful here. Sweet Sweet trying for it again. Good flick. Ooh. There it is. There's the goal. So these are the plays that you have to be careful with. Like at Grand Champ level, like everyone has a different thing. Like Sweet Sweet probably does this every single game. He tries to dribble it and then goes for that power flick. And it's a really good goal. But right here, he kind of sped up a little bit, maybe too fast here. Like, there's really not a play he has to make here. And he has very limited boost. Now he only has 7 boost. And at this point, since you're already here, maybe you are better off just going for that challenge, trying to force him to do something. Sure, he might beat you. But, like, at this level, like, if you allow them to dribble, he probably thought that he could shadow him a little bit better and just make the stop. And also, Sweet Sweet didn't show this the first time he dribbled. So, just a really good goal. Like, hindsight 2020, obviously, like, about the challenge, but I get what he's trying to do there. He's trying to play to see what he's got, basically. And now he knows what Sweet Sweet's got, so he shouldn't let Sweet Sweet do that again if he has a chance in this game. To be fair, he's probably played Sweet Sweet before. You would think all these Grand Champs have played against each other a lot. So. Ooh. A risky play, but at least makes the stop. Jams, good tip. Oh, not in yet. There it is. JNaps gets the goal. So JNaps here pauses on this play. Like, he could have went to attack this, but he thought Sweet Sweet, I guess, made the play. Oh, actually, JNaps had no boost. That's why he waited. Sweet Sweet just misses the play. And actually, it works out for him because JNaps didn't have boost and gets the goal. All right, we got a tie game. 3-3. Here we go. And we can see here, like, if you guys have been watching some of my other replays, you can just see the speed at like what Rocket League is played at the highest level. Everyone is so much faster. The decisions have to be that much quicker. And it's fun to watch. It's definitely fun to watch some Grand Champ 2v2. A lot of bumping plays. Oh, JNaps. All right. This is not cool, JNaps. Look at this. They're locked. And watch this. JNaps backs up. It's messed up, JNaps. When you're locked like that, you have to stay locked. JNaps just broke the cardinal rule. If I would have saw this before I made my top 10 players, he would have dropped to number 4 at least. He probably would have swapped with Squishy. I probably would just put Squishy at number 3, JNaps at number 5. That's not cool. Not cool at all, JNaps. What are you doing? Nice little tap, though, by JNaps to get it around. At least force Orange to try and retreat all the way back. And Breezy is trying to make a play here, trying to force them into some bad stuff. He actually gets bumps on both of them, almost. And that could have really helped. But nice aggressive play. Some demo plays. Clear up the field for JNaps to do whatever he wants. And this is the second time Breezy's kind of jumped at something, and he's like, yeah, I decided against it. But it's better to jump and then come back down than to just keep flying at it. So, well done there by Breezy to be like, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to have a chance at this. I can position a lot better if I just don't. And sometimes, because of how fast this game is played, you do have to jump that early to have a chance at some of these hits. But then you just have to be like, you know what? That play's not for me. I need to get out of here. A lot of bumps coming out late in this game. It's getting dirty. Oh, excuse me. J-Naps with the pass. Oh, Breezy just barely misses it. This is a hard read. But, like, right when J-Naps... Right here, when J-Naps goes up... Like, again, look, this is all about communication. Because J-Naps could just be faking the other player. And then boosting late to hit it. But Breezy goes for it. Just a little bit high. But J-Naps, can he finish it? Yes, he can. To Breezy. Breezy again. I love this play here. He grabs that boost and just... He's like, you know what? I'm staying with this play. We have a good chance here. We have the advantage. And gets the goal. And why would you forfeit with 2 seconds left? Why? Just play it out and try to score at 0... Like, that boggles my mind. You can score in 0 seconds no matter what. But that's the end of the game there. They get the win. And honestly, you know, there's not a ton of flaws here. I try to point out some things here or there, but for the most part, Breezy's playing really well. I like the speed he's playing at. Like, I do like the pre-jumps, and I like that he comes back down on them if he thinks they're wrong. So, like, sometimes they're a little awkward, but, you know, it's going to happen. Just a couple missed touches in the middle when he's trying to, like, curve around a ball. I'm not sure what that was, but again, it's just one game. And the speed he was playing was fantastic. Really enjoyed the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And that'll do it for this replay analysis. And thank you guys so much. And thank you, Breezy, for the replay. And we'll see you next time. Bye.